and they placed them in charge of that particular problem that was not met. But look at the names. The names were not sounding homebred. It was looking Grecian. There are people, they were Jewish people. Some of them were Jewish people who now took on the names, the Greek names around them. So you find the names like Nicanor and the rest of them, which were actually Grecian. Who were the ones, who were the people complaining? They what? The Grecian Jews. Where did the new appointment come from? From the Grecian Jews. Did that solve the problem? Yes. Can we use the same principle in our time to resolve the conflicts? Yes. So, I raise my case. But before I round up, please, I discovered that Abraham Maslow, in the course of rounding up his academic work, also added 2 more needs he discovered that human beings have. One of them, he concluded with it, is spirituality. I say hallelujah. What it is, spirituality. A psychologist but finally discovered, after every thinking that self-actualization was the highest point, he finally discovered that spirituality was a need. The second thing I want to submit to you is based on Pascal's statement. He said, I may not quote all, but he said that deep in the heart of every man there is a God-shaped vacuum that only God can fill that vacuum. Human beings have tried and we have failed in our trying to resolve conflict. It is time to turn to the God factor in conflict resolution. That is the peak of this discussion. Thank you very much.
I'd like your indulgence to give another round of applause to our distinguished professor. Thank you very much indeed for those 2 papers, those very scholarly, the one that came from Dr. Abubakar first, just convincing you that Pathfinder University is on track. And of course, our own Professor Joel has, I believe, raised the bar, not just about foodology, but I'm sure about peaceology. Thank you so much, sir. Please permit that I recognize, I had mentioned that a member of the board is inadvertently absent, Professor Daniel Dabi of the University of Jos. Sorry, he sent apologies. Please, can we recognize and we give him a round of applause? And then possibly because he is also going to be one of those to be honored, Dr. Yakubu Yohana Azi is also a member of the council. Thank you, sir. Let me begin to pour water on my ground so that when I fall, I can fall on soft ground. We are very quickly going into another very key segment of the awards. If you turn to pages 6 and 7 of the program booklet, you will find the lists of our awardees. I will first invite the Chancellor to the podium. Can I also invite Dr. Collins, who will be helping us to read the citations. Collins, can you also come? Chancellor will need to come to the podium. I will call out the first awardee. You will come to my right and stand to my right while his citation is read, after which the Chancellor will announce the award, and then he or she would be subsequently decorated. Our first award this morning, our Father in the Lord, Reverend Samuel Udeme Ebukiba, the prelate of the United Evangelical Church of Nigeria. Sir,